quote, not my statement, Nigeria is not a nation. It's a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians.
Okay, did you hear that? Funny, right? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are going to watch this video. And while you are watching this video, share this video that those who haven't seen this video will see it and understand exactly what we have been talking about. What we are talking about, it's not, it is not only going to profit us or benefit people who talks about it or who talks about the existence of Nigeria and the status of Nigeria. And if you understand this issue of Nigeria not being a country, people believe it is just a mere sentiment. That is the reason why I have to come up with this piece that is coming from your president, your ex-president of Nigeria. Now, when you hear it from that president, you will now ask yourself, a learned man who has been a president of this country, now he is reminding you that Nigeria is not a country. It is a mere geographical location. Now, it is important for you to understand that in a geographical location, that is the reason why it is on autopilot, because there is nothing that is going to be done reasonably. Is it the judiciary? How can judiciary work when Nigeria is not a country? How can judiciary work to the extent of an apex court of a land delivering a judgment biased judgment that lacks integrity? An apex court of the land undermining a court, a court that is in Biafra land, which delivered a judgment against the illegal invasion of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's home. That is the reason why you will understand that Nigeria is not a country, and it will never be a country until you make it a country. How do you make it a country? It is a major geographic location that Lord Lugard and Flora Shaw discovered, and decided that they will rule over this geographical location. After that, they just gave it the name Nigeria, which is actually a derogative word against us. So, but in a situation whereby you are being told you are not listening, I want you to listen to it from your
in the same sense as they are English.
Sorry, from your ex-president. After this video, then you are going to watch another video. This video, it is all about you understanding what happens in such geopolitical geographic location that is called Nigeria today, so that you will know that everything that is happening, your poverty, your cry, your hellfire that you found yourself into, it is actually it was considered before creation of this place called Nigeria by Lord Lugard and Flora Shaw, in benefit of those who created it, not in benefit of a black man. Because if you want to own something, you name that thing. If you want to own something, you name that thing. So you did not name Nigeria. So listen to your ex-president and learn a lesson. From there, you will listen to another documentary. Let's go there.
I'm having this conversation about the unity of Nigeria, and I reflect back at some of the prominent statements made by some of our founding leaders. And I feel that probably this will help us to have a conversation on the Nigerian unity. I just brought four, not to bore you. First, and I quote, not my statement, Nigeria is not a nation. It's a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same sense as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigerian is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria from those who do not. This is accredited to Chief Obafemi Awolowo, the former Prime Minister of the Western region. The second one, and I quote, it is true that we politicians always delight in talking loosely about the unity of Nigeria. 60 years ago, there was no country called Nigeria. What is now Nigeria consisted of several large and small communities, all of which were different in their outlooks and beliefs. The advent of the British and that of Western education has not materially altered the situation, and the many and varied communities have not knit themselves into a composite unit. This is accredited to Sir Amadou Bello, former Premier of Northern Region. They thought, and I quote, since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country. But the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds, in their religious beliefs and customs, and do not show themselves any sign of willingness to unite. The Nigerian unity is only a British intention for the country. This is
Okay, did you hear that? Now it is only British intention, because the only reason why it is their intention, because when you call this thing of one Nigeria or Nigeria unity, they know it will never happen. It is going to be on top of your agenda and on top of your prayers each day while they are busy, you know, doing what pleases them, doing or promoting their interest with your own fight amongst each other. That is the reason why they had to come up with this amalgamation. You have heard it. Now, let me show you something that is going to shock you, because when we also say it, you will not understand it. I want you to listen to this so that you will understand exactly the reason why Nigeria is not a country and Nigeria will never be a country. I want you to just listen to it. Listen to this.
Are driving a shadow economy of kidney trade. Life in Mararaba is hard. As families struggle to make ends meet, the mostly idle youths also find ways to break the shackles of poverty. The youths plot their way into a dangerous trade of kidney sales.
I've been there for Abed Niger. So Abib come and tell me say that okay, let's talk. Abib we go out and talk. He told me that there is one business for town inside Abuja. He did do kidney harvesting. So I want to tell him say they will carry my kidney go outside country. I will how? Say no, and me and the person will get kidney problem. We do tests. If we do okay, then they will give me 1.1. I told him that the money is too small. What of 2 million? He was saying no. Say they will give me 1.1. We talk. Don't tell me say okay, they will give me 1.2.
Abbas is one of at least 6 young men.
All right, I don't want to stretch it. I don't want this video to be long, but I want you to see what is going on inside this geographic location called Nigeria, which Britain found it very worthy to be one country that can never unite to do anything. That is the reason why your motto is peace and unity. And because the peace and unity is the biggest impossibility in this geographical location. Now you can see kidney harvestation and the people selling their kidney because they have to institutionalize poverty so that whatever that is done will be working against the poor. So how do you think politician is going to actually think about you? Because you are too much in number. You are too much in number. So they believe that these things of, allocation and the money that is coming to the government is not going to be enough to do anything for you. That is the reason why they can never remember you. Rather, you have to start even to an extent of selling your kidney, because you will be under pressure with life, because nothing is going to be coming to you free of charge. There is no free lunch. There is no good hospital, no good road, no infrastructural development, no good school, no electricity. So everything is actually being deprived. So all these things becomes privilege, and this privilege is only being seen around the rich people, because the situation and the system will continue to make the rich richer, because the rich are the friends and the politicians themselves. That is the reason why you see this young man selling his kidney. But we're coming back tomorrow to give you a full analysis of this video. But I'm just giving you this as an intro. We are coming back tomorrow evening to make sure we actually analyze and break it down to you. Until we meet again, Nigeria is not a nation, but a geographic location. Know it